happened?
Well, first of all, that's an administrative question. That's way above my pay grade. But my opinion is, like I said, it's limited resources. It's the fact that backgrounds aren't perfect. You know what I mean? And nobody really wants to be a cop anymore.
But you can't keep throwing money at a problem to fix it.
No, you can't. But what else do you do?
How you doing today?
How are you guys?
Not too bad.
Can you give us some details on what happened?
Yeah, let me just pull out some forms and I'll talk to you.
All right. She said she'll talk to us. Oh.
What happened?
Yeah.
Did he fall asleep or something, or what?
It's probably a medical condition as of now, right now.
A medical condition?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no arrest or nothing?
No, sir.
You mind if I get your name and badge number?
Yeah. Place. Badge number 982.
Thank you.
Do you guys need my business card or you're good?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I can give it to you.
Well, you've been an officer.
A little 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
How are you guys?
Not too bad.
Good.
You been all here before?
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's a small town, but I come down from LA, so different. I grew up like in the San Gabriel Valley. Yeah, so very different from out here. Yeah, you do? Yeah. What area?
Well, I'm like Long Beach, Redondo Beach.
Oh, yeah. Down south?
Yeah, but I know San Gabriel Valley well.
Oh, then yeah. I grew up
Monterey
around
Park,
Omani, kind of like that, Whittier and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I know a lot of good carnicerias.
Do you need it or? Okay. Do you need it, sir?
A lot of good carnicerias.
Oh, yeah. The tacos. Here, not so much tacos.
Lengua's going up in price. I don't know if you know
It
that.
is expensive, but it's delicious. Not a lot of people eat that.
Your office.
Place. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you guys.
Every day I'm trying to find a nice place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's different. I mean, like I said, it's a small town out here, but for the most part, it's cold and all that. But it's supposed to snow next week, so
oh, nice.
yeah, so it's different.
Maybe we'll be back when it's snowing.
It's different. People
Yeah.
come, which is good. It has great views and all that. So
Nice.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm gonna do the 180 really quick.
Watch your six, Phil. Watch your six.
What'd you
She's
say?
gonna do some paperwork, so let's let her do that. And you guys want to ask me questions?
Yeah.
We'll walk. Nah, we don't want to talk to you, man. Alright. Hurt my feelings?
She's very nice, by the way. I would appreciate it if you give her
until
a.
you walked up. I know how to bring down the energy. I know what you were doing.
Where does it play?
Yeah, you guys come back for the snow for sure. It's
Nice.
nice.
Thank
It's a good
you.
time if you bring like your family and all that. They have
Yeah.
little areas where the kids can come. It's like
Where's a good place in Tehachapi to bring your kids?
as to do what?
Just to hang out for the day?
They have a good German bakery, so if you go downtown.
We went there today. I loved it.
Okay, so
We're coming
good
for that
place.
for sure.
So that place, we just had our Christmas parade. I would say West Park does a lot of activities, so if you want to check that place out, it'll probably be a good thing. I'm gonna put this out really quick.
What's that? Can you recite your oath to me? My oath?
Yes, sir.
I don't have that memorized.
The oath that you swore?
Yeah, I did the academy 7 years ago. But I honor it.
What?
You know, provide and service the public, to be honest and do what's right.
Do you know what your job is though? What's your basic?
All kinds of jobs. Psychiatrist, marriage counselor, crime fighter.
The basic though, like what the police do. Do you know what it is?
We enforce laws, protect the public, maintain.
Uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Yes.
Which is our rights.
Yes.
Just to let you know.
I know that.
One
Nice.
officer finally got the I don't know how many officers I've asked, man. You didn't get it, man. But one officer before you finally got it, he answered it, and I got up and I gave him a handshake. But I'm still gonna give you a handshake because you're respectful, man.
What do you think the most important part of the Constitution is?
Well, the First Amendment, the very first one.
First one?
And our fourth, and our fifth,
And the second.
And second.
and second. Yeah, I wish we had.
The first one was there to protect. No, the second was there to protect the first.
Yes. Exactly.
You believe in the Second Amendment? Thank you, brother.
don't
But
know
for
if-
everybody, right?
Everybody.
And you know what? I believe the Second Amendment, if there's any restrictions.
They're not gonna be able to hear you.
All right. Any restrictions on the Second Amendment should be on the lower level police officers. Give them not lethal weapons, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, we should have lethal weapons.
yeah. Maybe sergeants or maybe like
Yeah, let me give
senior-
you an example. Like a lot of the departments in the East Coast,
Mhm.
a lot of their agencies, they don't have long guns. They just have handguns. These things are ineffective outside of 15 yards. I mean, do you really want me trying to take down a threat outside of 15 yards when I know I can actually do it with a rifle?
Yeah, and the problem with that is you're trying to shoot people that are beyond 15 yards, and it just, you know, like
exactly,
just like what happened over there with the UPS guy.
It's out of your effective range.
Yeah.
So it is important to have long guns, but a lot of those agencies on the East Coast, you have to wait for a gun car with your long rifles. What if you have to take out that threat immediately?
What if the people had the rights to all those guns, and the people were the real heroes and didn't have to wait for police? Because like situations like Gilroy, if everybody there was armed, people would have been safe before the police got there. And 3 police officers that didn't even shoot the guy because he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound wouldn't be called heroes.
That's a good point.
You know, Second Amendment is important, though.
No, I agree. I think that areas where everybody carries is a good thing.
Yeah.
I think
an armed society is a safe society.
Armed society is a safe society.
Yep.
I think it brings up issues though when you have people with mental illness and they go to population areas with a bad intent. You know, how are we supposed to know the difference?
But yeah, the bad guys get guns anyways, man.
I mean,
you know, bad intent.
Right. So what? Do we make more laws?
But if then again,
No, less.
If every citizen was armed, we would have stopped that person.
That's true.
Before you guys would have.
That's right, man.
But really, in the end, is there a right answer for everything?
Yeah.
Just keep the Second Amendment going.
No, keep it going.
Yeah, definitely.
Trust,
Keep it
believe me.
strong.
I like 30-round magazines, and I think we should all have them.
American
But
people are crazy, and that we can't handle guns. And out of all the people, these one people go after doing that stuff, you know.
and ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, and it's like, but what if we were all armed? But a lot of those people would have stopped that person.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But there are states that are like that. Yep, that's hard to do. You know, where do you put them? We don't have state hospitals anymore.
Yeah, but police officers are definitely not trained for that.
No, we're
You know
not.
what I mean? I believe police officers should have at least 2 years on the field training that, and maybe on the training with the ambulance or something before they get out there. And you know what? And then in that case, I wouldn't mind paying.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, but do you realize? I mean, I agree. In a perfect world, we should have 5 times as much training in every area. But who can afford it? Who has the staffing for it? Who has the resources for it? And who has the time for it? You know?
I mean,
If they treat you guys to be heartless.
It's not heartless.
It is because it's situations where people are hurt. You guys don't know
Because the stuff that you see every day, it's a coping mechanism. But you're right. There are cops that don't. There are moments I'm a complete jerk. Yeah, but
we're not just trained to be bosses. We're the ones that's why you guys got a job. Protect us and not necessarily for us.
no, I agree. And there's a reason why you guys are doing this, because there are a lot of bad cops. I get that. I get that.
I read a statistic that 20% of cops are receiving 80% of the complaints. So, but why are those cops, when they're terminated in one area, are allowed to go to another area? Or why are they still there? Why not empower the 80% of the other officers, if those statistics are right, to start getting rid of them, man? You know what I mean? Like completely getting rid of them. And
Well, first of all, that's an administrative question. That's way above my pay grade. But my opinion is, like I said, it's limited resources. It's the fact that backgrounds aren't perfect. You know what I mean? And nobody really wants to be a cop anymore.
but you can't keep throwing money at a problem to fix it.
No, you can't. But what else do you do?
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure it out. Yeah, absolutely,
I gotta be.
man. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 99% of cops, we don't like dirty cops. I don't like cops that are on pay. I don't like cops that steal. I don't like cops that hit their wives or husbands. I don't like cops that use drugs or drink and drive. Never. Yeah. But I haven't really known that dirty one. We don't have dirty cops in small areas. No.
So let me ask you.
But I
this.
mean, if I was in a bigger city, I might.
You made an honest statement. You said in certain situations you were a complete jerk.
Yeah.
So you were honest to say that you were like scammed.
Yeah, I got in an argument with my significant other. I'm worried about bills. I'm down a whole bunch of paperwork, which means I got to stay over 3 hours, and then I get a call that I'm not really invested in, and so I don't have the patience I should. And we realize all our calls is somebody else's emergency, but even though we should, we don't always treat it like it's an emergency.
How did you recognize that somebody made a complaint?
No, I realize when I'm being a jerk. But I'm human. I know it's not an excuse. It is what it is.
Honesty is respectable in my book.
But I want to tell you guys, I do appreciate what you're doing.
I appreciate
I understand
that.
what you're doing. But I can promise you, and my belief is that cops in America are still some of the best cops in the world. Okay?
Yeah.
I really think so.
Hey, we're yet to be determined. Let me throw a curveball. Should we get rid of qualified immunity? We should?
Oh, that's a deep question.
And absolute immunity for judges and district attorneys to make bad decisions sometimes on the take. Because who arrests them, man?
I think if they're doing something illegal, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to catch them, you know?
No, it is.
It's hard to catch them when, you know...
No, it is.
You know, they can...
There's a lot of things in when I walk behind him right now, a lot of officers are like, I gotta, for my safety, you know. He didn't bother you whatsoever that I was behind him.
Well, you're not armed, so I'm not worried about it. I'm a big guy too, so I'm pretty confident.
That's like a lot of officers are just like, oh, for my safety. And it's like, why do they train you guys to be so like scared and frightened?
Okay.
Well, we'll let you guys go.
Thank you.
Well, if you still want to file a complaint, it's 220 West C Street.
Nah, those guys, we're not gonna bother those guys, man.
No, they're
There's some older guys,
volunteers,
man. Yeah,
they're both veterans too.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, really? They
they're-
seem like good guys. It's just...
Yeah.
25 years in the service.
Yeah. One guy was a infantry, the other guy was a officer airman. All right?
Hey, man, you're a good dude, bro.
No problem.
I appreciate your honesty as well.
I appreciate you guys being polite too.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's what it's all about, transparency. Asking the real questions, man. In reality, we can't fix problems unless we connect our
Think about
heads.
it, we're a complicated society.
It is, bro.
There's a lot of rights and it's complicated to enforce them.
Yeah, but cops are human, right?
Yes.
We need to stop dehumanizing you guys.
Yes.
But then now you guys need to really accept that there are bad cops. How do we get rid of them? Really get rid of them? How? You see what I'm saying?
$1 million question.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one, man.
No, I respect that. I respect
You guys
what
are very
do.
cordial and professional.
Yeah.
Normally I wouldn't even say this, but you guys are certainly nice.
No, I know. I appreciate it. I mean, I was raised. You treat people with respect. Hopefully, you get it back.
Right.
I get what you guys.
So
do.
what's the crime up here? What stuff is it drug related?
It's gonna be more drug related. You have that. For the most part, I mean, we don't have like the homicides. We don't have the bigger crimes. Even though we're like in the between like Lancaster and Bakersfield, we don't, which is pretty good. You know, so for the most part, everybody, it's just gonna be drug related.
I did a video on the
Okay. Yeah.
but they listened to what I had to say, and they
And that's what sometimes I think it's the lack of communication.
well, there's people that do what we do,
Yeah.
and they're so freaking disrespectful
Yeah.
from the get-go. I'm 65 years old. I've been doing this only a couple of years, so I know you got to treat people. You get what you get.
Yes.
But just to go out and engage, just from the get-go.
And you as a public, you want to know what's going
Right,
on.
there's no education.
Yes.
So anyways, nice talking to you.
Please, thank you guys.
Thank you. No restrictions on the First Amendment. No restrictions on the Second Amendment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we need to get rid of qualified immunity. Just things to think about.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, everybody has their right in their own views, and I get it. I mean, I grew up down south, so I totally get it.
And I hope you keep your wonderful attitude throughout your whole career.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a good day, okay?
Nice seeing you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Castro Towing, don't let me forget to put them.
I didn't know you were there.
Highlight
Good.
them.
Everything.